Have David Freeze from Entergy. David, good morning to you. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes out to talk with us this morning. I know it is going to be a busy day, and it is a busy time for you and Entergy and all the crews that are already here, specifically in the capital city. I'm sure folks have seen the crews that are already stationed, ready to deploy wherever they need to. They're needed. Now that Hurricane Laura has made landfall, has anything changed in terms of what you are expecting to see around the capital city today from any impacts from Laura?
Well, I would just ask customers to remain vigilant and stay storm ready because Hurricane Laura is currently traveling north, and those outer bands and high winds could still reach the Baton Rouge area. So I would ask customers to remain vigilant, but we'll be safely responding and restoring power where possible. And right now in southwest Louisiana, we have approximately 74,000 customer outages, with the majority of impact in Calcasieu Parish. But as that storm travels north, we'll be deploying scouts and other resources to that area to assess damages. And once those damage reports come in, we'll be able to have an indication of what materials and resources we need to deploy to those areas. So I would really ask customers to, be patient with us and other first responders as we work in the coming days to recover.
Absolutely. You're not only dealing with this massive storm in one part of the state, specifically with Calcasieu Parish, and effects really all over, but you're doing this in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic. And so the way that you guys get out and restore things are a little bit different as well.
Oh, yes, without question. COVID-19 has brought additional measures and safety practices for our crews. They're going to be practicing social distancing in the field. They're going to be wearing masks. And, things could take a little bit longer in terms of restoration because, our crews have to go to staging sites and service yards, but they're not going to all arrive at those yards at one time. They're going to be scattered in groups to get materials and go to the job site. So that is an additional factor, and we certainly have that in mind.
And very quickly, before I let you go, for those who are in the capital city right now this morning because they evacuated from southwest Louisiana and they're listening to this right now, what would you tell them in terms of what's the estimate now that Laura has made landfall? I know it's very early to even say this, but what are you guys thinking in terms of when power could be restored?
Well, the way we figure out what the damage, what the predictions are in terms of restoring power is our crews have to first go into the impacted areas. They have to actually physically either drive or walk the power lines. And we're also going to be deploying drones and up in the air in order to look at the facilities and infrastructure to determine, what equipment we need to make the repairs. So I would ask customers to, keep up with our Entergy Storm Center, follow us on social media, sign up for text alerts, and just be on the lookout for updates in the coming days.
David Freeze from Entergy joining us on the phone this morning. We appreciate your time.